years, the communication between teacher and student was set out so the child listened to the teacher, who was situated at the front of the class, and the child could write down everything they said. This method of talk and chalk has been found to be too traditional and outdated. In today's classroom, the communication between teacher and student is much more child-led and centred. The teaching I use questioning as a form of assessment to check understanding and engage children in the lesson. In my own practice, I found this constructivist method of checking understanding, as it is highlighted which children could answer reflective questions on their work that they've completed, and for those who could not, I could then plan to revisit and review that work in the next lesson. However, in the last few years, dialogic teaching and learning has been used not only to assess a child's knowledge and understanding, but to help children to extend their thinking and co-construct their learning by working together. Alexander defines dialogic teaching as a way of talking between student and teacher to stimulate and extend thinking, which will advance their learning and understanding. This is because the children and teachers work together. The children are encouraged to ask questions and articulate their perceptions and ideas. By teaching and learning this way, the children have no fear in asking questions, which is key to a personalised classroom, as the children should have their own opinions and questions heard, as it helps them individually learn and build on from what they already know. Myhill agrees and suggests that the process of questioning the teacher and working as an inquiry team that is the most important, as the children are working at a higher individual thinking level, which is personal to them. Dialogic teaching can also be creative, according to Barrett, Dees, Simpson and Holler. They all state that dialogue is the first step to creativity. Therefore, dialogic teaching and learning, everyone participates, is becoming creative, as they must talk, listen and react to what is going on within the classroom. As dialogue gives many different perspectives, this also means that within a classroom there may be up to 30 different perspectives, which must all be given equal attention within the personalised classroom. This may be a difficult task, however. It does mean that most, if not all, children will be engaged in the lesson. Even with so many different perspectives, dialogic teaching and learning does help make personal connections between what we already know and what we just learned, which is why Barnes suggests that learning dialogically is so important, as the process of questioning, discovering, accounting for other people's perspectives and learning from them is so important, as we can recall information quicker as we have made connections to the learning. After researching dialogic teaching and learning, I believe it is an approach I will incorporate in my personalised classroom, as it creates a new relationship between the teacher and the student. Children should also be encouraged to explore through speech, as language affects everything in life. By questioning children, I can find out which have grasped the deeper understanding of the lesson and which children will need help to make connections to other subjects within the national curriculum, which is also part of the constructivist model of teaching. In a lesson plan, however, I would have to consider what some of the students' perspectives may already be and how to accumulate the questions and answers. I must also give consideration to the 5 principles of dialogic teaching, as it gives support in how to structure a lesson around teaching and learning dialogically, as it may just be a case of questioning the children without being purposeful and supportive to their ideas and lesson.